Hello, it's me William, and I have got another video for you today. As you can see, I am not in my bedroom, I'm in fact in my granddad's garage. And the reason for this is because the topic of today's video is my car, more specifically my first car. And this is the home of my car, it lives in this garage. My Volkswagen Polo Mark II Coupe S. Notice the S. I don't know what it means, but it must mean something. It must mean it's a great car. I mean, just look at it. I love it. I love it a lot. I mean, you see these people on YouTube getting Lamborghinis and Ferraris. I mean, why would you want that when you can have this? Just look at it. Look at that. It's just, it's a thing. It's a thing of beauty. No, I'm only joking with you, but it's a nice car. I love it. I think it's great, and you know, it's got a lot of work to do on it, but that's not a problem. I mean, the reason I chose the Polo is because I was looking again at Golf. Because out of the two, I mean, I used to definitely prefer the Golf over the Polo, but after looking at some Polos and seeing them like when they're fully restored, I mean, they do look pretty good. But the Golf, I used to think was a great car, but the problem is they're pretty rare and also pretty sought after, so that puts the price up a bit. But more importantly, you can only really find GTIs, and I mean, that's not really going to float any insurer's boat, but this is only a 1.3, so it's not really, I mean, it's good as gold, isn't it? So yeah, that's the car, and like I said, the plan is to restore it. Now, I don't want to do anything silly at it. I don't want to make it stupid. I don't want to put no massive subwoofers in the back, or body kits, or hugely expensive like alloys or anything like that, because I don't know, I just think it takes away from, I don't know, how the car's supposed to be. And I'm not trying to be preachy or anything, that's just my preference. I'd like to keep it as close to stock as possible. I wanted to stick with cassette because I want to keep it, like I say, stock, as close to, because we've got the booklet, and that's got all of the specifications of the car when it was new, and in there is an envelope, and it tells you all about the onboard entertainment from the time, which it had a Panasonic, blah blah, you know what I mean? It's like a load of random letters, but it is it's cassette and cassette radio, and at the moment it's got some Kenwood CD player, and I don't know, it doesn't really suit the car, I don't think. But the speakers are good. It hasn't got any. I think the people that had it before us had the speakers done. So I tried out this like stereo it's got at the moment. It plays pretty decent, but I don't know. I'm a bit Puritan. I want to keep it as it should be. So I need to buy this stereo, and I looked on eBay. They're about 60 quid. So, or 60 between 60 and 80 if you want to get the right model. So right now, I'm down by the floor of the car, and I'm going to show you what's wrong with it, everything. Well, I'm going to try and make it brief. So, boom, look at the panelling. You see this? Black, grey. So my dad got me some Back to Black, which is what you use. It's like a silicone spray, and you spray it on the plastic, and it's supposed, well, you can see it does a really good job of cleaning it up, because I've only put it on that little bit there, and that looks a lot better than like that bit there. You can see what I mean? So right, coming around, you can see, look, boom, petrol filler cap, looking pretty rusty. You got a complete hole there, but you know, I'm sure it can be done. It can be sorted. You know what I mean? Right. So then, boom, that's the missing trim. Yeah, see that? See this little panel here? You got some. That's just double back tape, right? And then that's what stuck it on, and that is clearly missing. And well, that's gotta get changed, hasn't it? It's just gotta get changed. Right, handles looking all right. Oh yeah. Mirror ain't great. Needs changing the glass, or I don't really have to change the whole thing necessarily, but yeah. Oh yeah, the wheels. That's another thing I want to get changed. I just don't like them. I mean, it's standard and I like that, but what I was thinking is getting some steels for it. Just having, like, I'll show you the spare wheel, and the spare wheel's pretty cool, like, because it's just black. Right, I'll show you. Right, so look at that. Bit of corrosion down there, right? Then you're looking pretty nice and mossy on the top. Just needs that's an easy job though. Right, this is a bit that I was curious about, because you see these cars, a lot of them, this top stripe here on the grill is red. Now I'm wondering whether this was red in the past, and over time it's like kind of come off. Because if you look at the badge, a lot of that paint's come off. So it's like it could have been red in the past, but you know, I don't really know, right? But it's one to think about. I could probably hand paint that and do the stripe across, because I think that would look pretty darn good. Aerial, look at that. Disgusting. I can't be dealing with that. Look at it. Some cheap aftermarket fit. Nah, it's got to go. Got to have something decent. There you can see my Kenwood stereo on the dash. I've taken it off so it didn't drain the battery, but you know, it doesn't usually go there. Right, look at that mirror. Looking all right. Coming along. All right, you're seeing same bit of trim on the other side is missing, and then got a bit of corrosion around the wheel arch right there. I'm sure you can see it. Now that's kind of around the outside of the car done. Top of the roof, it's got a sunroof. I mean, can you get any better than that? A sunroof, and the sunroof works as well. I mean, it's pretty cool, but the problem is there's like a little wire, and this wire's I'll show you. It's kind of come off, and it's got to be sorted back on. Just corrosion, really. It looks bad, but I don't think it's as bad as it looks. Right, wiper blades obviously going to get sorted. I'm gonna pop the trunk for you. Oh. Yeah. Needs to sort those gas struts out. Not great, but you know, another easy fix. Wiper motor doesn't work. Not any sorting. Right. See this? All the side. This I think it would have been like a. See what I mean? Like down there, right? I don't think you're supposed to see any of that, but you might be. I don't know. I need to look at my Haynes manual. Yeah. So you got that. They've got the shock caps on. Yeah, that's good. They cost about 40 quid to replace, so that's one thing. It's got some of its original parts, including one of the bits of trim, the wheel arches, which I foolishly bought another one of, even though clearly it's there. So, well, I didn't know it was there. So that's another thing I can sell, get some money back on. And literally, the parts I bought so far, I bought something for the gearbox to do the selector, but I mean that was only like a 3 quid job. Then I bought like the wheel arch trim that was there, as well as the 2 bits of trim on the side. And well, turns out the wheel arch trim I didn't even need, because the people that had it last was just inside their house or something. And the side trim didn't bloody fit, so I had to buy it again anyway. So I didn't do too good on that front. All right, let's have a look at the underbody. Look, that again, a lot of corrosion, needs sorting out. But you know, I think it's doable. I'll show you the interior now, because I cannot lie to you, it is actually pristine. Like, I mean, the outside of the car, it's just been on the drive, like, I don't know, for years and years. They use it there in a gardening business, something like that. But yeah, but the interior is like perfect. I mean, it's not your first choice interior. It looks like bus seats, but I know it ain't bad though. It ain't bad for like a 30-year-old car nearly. But you can see the red line on the dash. That's kind of the same red as I was talking about to go on the grill. It's looking pretty I don't know, pretty kit. And you can see, got door winders throwing it back. I mean, you can't go wrong with some door winders, can you? I mean, there's the mirror adjuster. Doesn't work even if the door's closed, but it doesn't work, so that needs sorting out. Can I try and get flash view in here? Yes, I can get flash. Right, and then this is my radio, and it goes in like. Goes in like that. I haven't got the key, but yeah, there it is. You see, speaker's not too bad. Oh, this might be copyright music, but oh well. Let's turn that down a little bit. Right, and then we got some wires. And why are there wires there? Oh yeah, it's because the glove box is missing. Yeah, that's right. The passenger glove box is gone. Right, I don't know. Oh, ashtray. Can you go wrong? Won't be using that. I don't mess with those cancer sticks, boys. Right, and then I'll try and open the seat, but oh wait, it doesn't go back. Adjustable seats, you know, standard. Look a bit mucky, but that's easy fix, right? Got the back. Looking, oh, look at that interior. It's literally, you can't go wrong with that. Perfect. But yeah, the glove box may be a bit of a problem. And oh yeah, I'll do the sunroof for you. Got a little up there, you know. Got your little winder. Goes like that. Oh yeah. That sunroof. But there's this, the thing I was on about, the wire, this thing here, it's pretty corroded, so when it tries to go back down again, it can slip, and I don't really want to break the mechanism, because that would not be so great. The underside of the car, which my dad has informed me needs to be wire-walled, or like a wire brush or whatever, scrape the whole thing down, and then we've got to prime it, put the bitumen wax on it, and oh god, and that's my job. So I got to do that. That's why we've got these mats down here, so I can have something to lie on while I scrub the underside of the car and paste it. I mean, there's a lot to do. Now I want you to take a good look at that. Look at that corrosion, but it is not as bad as you think. Well, that is mucky, right? But see that there? That like nice little patch of blue. That is where me and my dad had a little spot test, because apparently where the shock housing, that's where it usually starts to corrode first. But apparently, after using a degreaser, I just used a degreaser, I gave it a little wipe down. I mean, it came up just like new. Well, it needs a bit more than just that, but you know what I mean. It's looking not too bad. It's just work to do, but I'm sure I'll get it done. I'm sure I'll get it all done before I can start to drive. And hopefully, it's a lovely car, and hopefully, it will last me for quite some time, because it's the sort of thing. It's coming a bit of a. It might become a classic. It's not quite a classic yet, but it will become one. I mean, I think that's about it. I think I got everything. Showed you the bonnet, and yeah, it's just. I know there's a lot of stuff to do, but I'm confident I can get it all done before I take my driving lessons or get my provisional and begin to drive on the road and whatnot. But you know, I'm sure it'll all go well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a lovely day, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Yeah, thanks for watching.